In the heart of Milwaukee's blacktop culture, where gritty street style meets raw horsepower, a new star has risen in the world of custom cruisers, the Harley-Davidson Speed Freak. Based on the already muscular Breakout platform, this bike takes what many riders crave in a modern cruiser and amplifies it into something that isn't just eye-catching, but genuinely thrilling to ride. It's a machine that captures the soul of Harley's cruiser legacy, while delivering a visceral experience that can turn even casual observers into lifelong fans of big V-twin performance and custom engineering. As we take a closer look at what makes the Speed Freak so compelling, it becomes clear that this is more than just another cruiser. It's a statement about character, style, and the addictive allure of customized power on two wheels. Harley-Davidson has long been synonymous with cruisers that evoke emotion as much as power. From the thunderous rumble of their V-twin engines to the iconic silhouette that's recognizable in a blink, these machines connect with riders on a visceral level. The Breakout, introduced by Harley as a long and low performance cruiser, already provided a bold canvas, a motorcycle that mixed effortless straight-line speed with distinctive styling. But the Speed Freak takes that canvas and pushes its boundaries, injecting an extra shot of attitude and performance that makes it harder to ignore on both the street and at custom shows. Upon first glance, the Speed Freak's presence is impossible to overlook. Its stance is aggressive, with a stretched and sculpted profile that suggests motion even at a standstill. The front end sits confidently, hinting at precision despite the cruiser's laid-back riding posture. A low, sleek fuel tank sweeps back toward a muscular rear end, giving the bike a sense of forward motion before the throttle is ever touched. This shape isn't just for looks, it also plays into how the bike feels under acceleration and while carving through open roads, giving riders confidence that the machine will respond with both authority and grace. At the heart of the Speed Freak lies a potent engine, a large displacement V-twin that Harley-Davidson enthusiasts know and love. The bike's power plant delivers strong torque right from idle, providing the kind of immediate thrust that's perfect for quick on-off traffic maneuvers and that classic cruiser burst that throws you back in the saddle.
There's a rawness to the power delivery that feels both unfiltered and purposeful, a characteristic that mirrors the bike's bold aesthetic. It's the kind of engine that doesn't just move the motorcycle, it communicates with the rider through sound, vibration, and response, forging a connection that few other motorcycles can replicate. But the Speed Freak isn't purely about straight-line power. Underneath its bold exterior lies a setup that feels planted and purposeful when the road starts to curve. Upgraded suspension components work together to keep the bike stable even at higher speeds or over uneven pavement, a crucial balance for a cruiser that carries significant mass and powerful forward momentum. Braking is confident and composed, instilling certainty when it's time to scrub off speed or dial into a tighter corner. This blend of strength and control makes the Speed Freak as enjoyable on twisty backroads as it is impressive at stoplights. A motorcycle like the Speed Freak is as much about appearance as it is about performance, and Harley's designers have made sure that every detail contributes to its personality. Bold paint finishes, streamlined bodywork, and custom touches throughout give the bike a bespoke feel that stands out from both stock cruisers and standard Breakouts. These elements give the Speed Freak an identity all its own, a bike that doesn't just blend in at a gathering of riders, but stands out as a focal point, a conversation starter, and a testament to what custom design can achieve. Ergonomics play a role in how the Speed Freak connects with its rider. The seating position feels natural and confident, allowing the rider to lean into acceleration or casually cruise with relaxed posture. The handlebars are positioned to strike a perfect balance, enabling comfortable steering input without feeling too stretched or cramped. Foot controls are placed to suit the cruiser's character, giving riders the ability to hammer through longer rides without fatigue, while still maintaining control when the road gets technical. This attention to comfort doesn't detract from the bike's performance credentials, but enhances the overall experience, ensuring that riders can enjoy both short blasts and extended journeys with equal enthusiasm. Customization has always been at the heart of Harley culture, and the Speed Freak embraces this tradition wholeheartedly.
While this particular build pushes the envelope straight from the factory, it also serves as inspiration for riders who want to personalize their own machines further. Whether it's upgrading wheels, exhausts, grips, or adding bespoke finishes, the Speed Freak's base identity offers a strong foundation for creative expression. It's a reminder that motorcycles are not just tools for transportation, they are canvases for individuality, personal taste, and mechanical artistry. In a market filled with cruisers that sometimes feel interchangeable, the Harley-Davidson Speed Freak stands a bold declaration of intent. It proves that the cruiser segment is far from stagnant, that there is still room for innovation, passion, and performance in a class of motorcycles deeply rooted in tradition. Riders who experience the Speed Freak, whether as owners, spectators, or curious onlookers, often find themselves captivated by its presence and performance. It's the kind of bike that pulls you in, makes you listen closely to its rumble, and keeps you coming back for another look. The Speed Freak's significance goes beyond raw specs or flashy design. It captures something fundamental about motorcycle culture: the thrill of power, the joy of connection between rider and machine, and the allure of a motorcycle that feels as good to ride as it does to admire. This is a machine built for enthusiasts who don't just want to ride, but want an experience. A bike that hooks you the moment you lay eyes on it, and only deepens your appreciation as you twist the throttle and feel its energy respond beneath you. For anyone captivated by the idea of big-bore cruisers with custom flair, the Harley-Davidson Speed Freak represents a compelling peak. It demonstrates how far you can push a classic platform while still honoring the elements that made it beloved in the first place. In the end, this motorcycle isn't just a showpiece. It's a gateway to obsession for riders who crave character, performance, and true presence on the road.